Alright, long time no see. Thought I'd do the old, well, an old Galaxy S3 video, because Galaxy S3 is old now, isn't it? Let's face it. I've been tweaking it a little bit and managed to speed it up a touch, and I've replaced the lock screen with this one that looks a little bit more ICS-y. And that one is called, well, the app itself is called Widget Locker, and it was about 150, something like that. But it allows you to just completely customise and replace everything on the lock screen. You can add all kinds of buttons and inputs and customised. There's a lot of features in it. It's a little video in itself, really. But I'm a fan of the original ICS sort of look and feel. So I just thought I'd put that on for a bit. But what I wanted to actually talk about was the speed of the system itself. Found a little tweak by digging around online. It sped it up considerably, and I don't know if you're all aware of it, but when you tap on an app, the speed of it loading, it's only a split second. It loads pretty quickly, but I don't know if you can notice, but this one, it seems to be quite a little bit more snappier. Obviously the app, if it's an internet-based app, it's got to talk to the web, but it seems to be behaving faster than usual. Now, the reason for that is if you go into settings and go all the way down to developer options, right at the bottom you'll get a warning, a pop-up in here sort of saying be careful in here, but window animation scale and transition animation scale, when you first go in, they're set to 1 times speed. So let me just put them back to 1 times speed. Quit out, and you see that the sort of, well, the animation of the window as it's opening the app and closing it. I mean, this transition here is the same, but it sort of fades off, fades on again. And it's part of the animation of the fade in, the fade out. But if we go back to the settings, if I can find it, developer options, and this time change the window animation off. Oops, not 10 times, what am I doing? Off, completely off. Now, when we open an application, boom. Excuse me. There's no attempt at fading in, fading out. It just literally loads it. Obviously, if it's connected to the internet, it's got to do that as well. But the initial speed of the app opening, it's just there straight away. I left it like this initially, but I thought, nah, I kind of like the little animation. This feels a little bit too stark, although it does make the phone feel so much more quicker. So I went back to the settings again, all the way down to developer options, window animation scale, transition animation scale, 0.5, which is enough. So you do get a slight animation when you quit and start anything. Gives it a little bit more character, in my opinion. So yeah, a little tip for you if you didn't know about that, and have a go and let me know what you think. Second thing I wanted to mention on here today is I've noticed that the battery isn't as good as it was. It seems to be draining a bit quicker. Now, since I got this update that gave me this slider and all the extra options, I've had another 2 further software updates. And since the last one, over the software update, I've noticed in the battery, and I don't know if you've noticed this as well, if you've got one of these, cell standby seems to be taking up a lot more power. It used to be like 3%. Now, it's 27. Now I looked into it online, some people's are up to 75%. Some kind of little bug or something has come across in the last update. So if you've got one of these and you've got this cell standby issue, just let me know if it's higher than that. Like I say, mine's 27 and it was always one of these tiny little percentages, 2 or 3% before. And I find myself by the end of the day, well, let's have a look at the battery now. Well, I was just in there then, wasn't I? But where are we? Well, it's been on charge, again, it's been on charge most of the day because I've fallen out of the loop of having it on charge of an evening and charging it all day. So it's been 3 hours 36 and it's already dropping off quite a lot there. So it's on 83%, 3 hours, I don't know. I mean, it's quite hard to tell it sort of when the battery's fairly full, but I just think this cell standby issue is something that needs to be addressed, and I just wondered if anyone else has had the same thing. But try the little speed up job and see if you can speed up how fast your apps load and quit, and it does seem to make a bit of a difference. It does seem to make it that bit more responsive. So yeah, just a quick one really. Let me know how you get on, and if you think that animation thing speeds up your phone, let me know in the comments below. Take care now, bye bye then.